صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم.
Chapter on if a housefly falls in the drink of any one of you, he should dip it in the drink, for one of its wings has a disease, and the other has the cure for the disease. Footnote. See Volume 7, Hadith number 5782. Narrated Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, if a housefly falls in the drink of any one of you, he should dip it in the drink, for one of its wings has a disease, and the other has the cure for the disease. Footnote. Medically, it is well known that a fly carries some pathogens on some parts of its body, as mentioned by the Prophet, peace be upon him, before 1400 years approximately, when the humans knew very little of modern medicine. Similarly, Allah created organisms and other mechanisms which kill these pathogens. That is, penicillin. Penicillin fungus kills pathogenic organisms like staphylococci and others, etc. Recently, experiments have been done under supervision which indicate that a fly carries the disease pathogens plus the antidote for those pathogenic organisms. Ordinarily, when a fly touches a liquid food, it infects the liquid with its pathogen. So, it must be dipped in order to release also the antidote for those pathogens to act as a counterbalance to the pathogens. Regarding this subject, I also wrote through a friend of mine to Dr. Muhammad M. Al-Samahi, Chief of the Hadith Department in Al-Azhar University, Cairo, Egypt, who has written an article upon this hadith. And as regards medical aspects, he has mentioned that the microbiologists have proved that there are longitudinal yeast cells living as parasites inside the belly of the fly. And these yeast cells, in order to repeat their life cycle, protrude respiratory tubules of the fly. And if the fly is dipped in a liquid, these cells burst in the fluid, and the content of those cells is an antidote for the pathogens which the fly carries. Narrated Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, a prostitute passed by a panting dog near a well and saw that the dog was about to die of thirst. She took off her khuf, leather sock or shoe, and tied it with her head cover and drew out some water for it. So Allah forgave her because of that. Narrated Abu Talha, may Allah be pleased with him. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, angels do not enter a house which has either a dog or a picture in it. Narrated Abdullah bin Umar, may Allah be pleased with them, Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, ordered that the dogs should be killed. Footnote. The companions of the Prophet, peace be upon him, thought that this order was concerned with rabid dogs. Scholars differ as to harmless dogs, that is, whether to kill them or not. Narrated Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, if somebody keeps a dog, he will get a daily deduction of 1 qirat of the reward of his good deeds, except if he keeps it for the purpose of agriculture or for the protection of livestock. Narrated Sufyan bin Abi Zuhair al-Shani, that he heard Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, saying, if somebody keeps a dog that is neither used for farm work nor for guarding the livestock, he will get a daily deduction of 1 qirat of the reward of his good deeds. Then As-Sa'ib said, have you heard this from Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him? He replied, yes, I did, by the Lord, Allah of this Qibla.